Hey guys, it's DRose1000 and I'm going to be making a tutorial of RPS Judging. So, this module is not too difficult if you know what you're doing. So, for example, new people would see this and just like instantly quit or something because it kind of seems like a bit too much, but it's actually not too hard because the way this works is each symbol or outcome, whatever, has its own number. And so with the numbers, you could see, for example, with this dynamite example that shows, it'll say dynamite beats tornado and everything in between to cockroach. So dynamite beats 2, 3, 4, 5, so on until 51. So, and 51, not 251. It also beats cockroach. So, for example, let's say we had, I don't know, school or something. And, for example, brain. Yeah? For this example, we'd have to see which one would beat the other one. And the school, if you put it like a line through the middle, sort of, and you go through it, and it goes here before it hits the line. So, for example, let's go here. Oh, here's brain. Good. It wins. But let's say instead of brain, it was, I don't know, UFO or something. So then it goes, and it hits the opposite line, and then it hits UFO. Then in that situation, UFO would win because if we do the example the other way around, UFO would go and beat school. So with that in mind, we could go ahead and start solving this. So for voice bombs, this is going to be sort of hard because you either have to memorize this or be really good at explaining. So yeah, good luck with that if you have it on a voice bomb. But for Twitch plays, this isn't like too hard, but it just takes some time to find these symbols. And yeah, here it is. So as I said, it takes some time, but yeah, other than that, this module isn't too hard. So we have whip and monkey, so 8 and 29. We have 8 and 29 is over here, and just by looking at this, you can see, yeah, this can obviously go and defeat monkey. So, since we saw that whip wins, it's on the red team, so red gets a point. And it's not like blue gets like -1 points or anything. Blue stays at 0 and there's also no ties. So also 0. Next one, we have this and this. So I'm guessing this is probably a cat and, I don't know, light or something. Electricity. Here's electricity and then find the other one. Here, cat, exactly. So, now we have to check electricity and cat, so 93 and 47. So here we have 93 and 47. For this, it's kind of hard to see. So we can use this example here. The dynamite beats 2, 3 until this. So we have electricity beats lightning all the way to 42. It beats 94, 95, all the way 1, 2, 3, 4, so on until 42. And this is 47. So it doesn't beat it, which means cat wins. And now this gets 2 points. By the way, you can interact with this, like nothing happens if you click it. So, yeah. Now, next we have these two symbols, which is helicopter and no idea what that is. Cage. So with this, like, damn it, with this example, like, you could tell, I could tell without even looking at the picture from above that helicopter would win, because we could see that this, if it would go plus 50, you know, but like mod 101, it'd go and beat Cage. And let's just use this for to prove my point. So here's 101 and 20 Cage. This goes all the way, and here's Cage, and it beats it before it hits the opposite line. So now Helicopter wins. Red gets 3 score. Now I know for the fact that's a brain, so and that's gold, I think. So that's nice. Yeah, here's gold, and brain is here. So yeah, that's also a trick that you can use doing STRGF. So yeah. So now we have 86 and 52. We have 86 and 52s over here. So just by eyeballing it, we can see that the brain wins. So that would give us a point for blue. Next we have these two symbols, which is sky and damn it, I missed it. Bro, I'm so blind. Here, cup. Okay, so again, just by eyeballing it, we can see that cup wins because this plus 50 would beat this. It would fall in range, basically. So we know that cup wins, and cup is in the blue team, so another point for blue. Now here's our last one. And we have this, which is, I have no idea. And fence, and now this symbol. And this can take so long. Here, airplane. Not too hard. So, 63 plus 50 is obviously falls in range of this. So, airplane wins. And which would give us another point for blue. And now, you see that they both are 3. They're both tied. That'll be useful later. So now, at the end, you have to input the score for both of the teams. So blue has 3 score, so we put 3, submit. Red also has 3, so 3, submit. And now here you would say which team would win. If it would be blue, red, or if it was a tie. And right now, they are both tied. None of them win. So we put tie, and it's a tie. That's a south bomb. So, yeah, there really isn't much to explain about this module. Only that the reason I have this tie over here is actually start another one. Because sometimes there's a chance, like really small chance, that they tie. So for example, I don't know, you get 2 electricities or something, or 2 of the same thing, and then it's a tie. And so if it was a tie, none of them would get the point, and it just fall in the tie. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. So if it happens, you know what to do, basically. So now this one's really easy. Platinum plus 50 falls in range of this. So wait, let me just. So platinum was on the red team, so red gets 1 point. We have brain and this symbol. Damn it. Here, train. And that looks nothing like a train. So now 39 plus 50 falls in range of this, so train wins, giving red another point. Now here's cage and electricity, I think. Alien. Yeah. So for these ones that is not really easy to eyeball, basically, we could use this picture. So we have 20 and 79. So we have 79 and 20. So 79 beats 80 all the way to 28, which falls in 20, which means it's a point for the alien, which is red team. Now we have a tank, I think. Yeah, tank. And, ooh, chain. So this one's also really easy to see. 100 plus 50 mod 101 gives us, this falls in the range of that. And that was such a bad explanation. But you get what I mean, right? So, now, it would be a point for the tank, which is a point for blue. So now we have these two symbols, so power and a gun? No idea what the hell. Chainsaw, yeah, okay. So, again, we could just see this, that this would obviously, the winner would obviously be power. And power is in the blue team, so another point for blue. Now here we have, what was it, alien and this thing, monkey. Again, it's kind of hard to tell which one's going to win, so we're going to be using the picture. So 79 to 29. So 79 beats 80 all the way to 28, which is not 29. It does not beat monkey, which means monkey wins, which gives it a 3, which puts it another score. And it's a tie again. Damn, that's kind of unlucky. I don't know. Whatever. So we input this again, and it's a tie. So yeah. In the case that one wins, you would just say, I don't know, blue wins or red wins, and then it'll say red wins or blue wins. And that's it. That's the module. Nothing too interesting about, like, not interestingly hard or anything. I don't know. This module's kind of cool. So yeah, and after all the modules have been solved, or if the rounds go over this, which this will probably never happen because no way someone's computer is like so good to have these many modules in the bomb. So yeah, and yeah, you can't give a blank score. You have to put a 0. So you can't just put submit. You have to put 0 submit, and then yeah, that's it. And yeah, there's nothing else to say about this module. If you have any questions, then you could leave them in the comments below. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, please.